Hey guys, so we're here today to talk about Nikocado avocado again. I literally posted a video probably 2 months ago defending him. A lot of people were posting videos talking about kind of like deplatforming him and like how he was like problematic, basically because he was gaining weight and was overweight and was also a mukbanger channel and like talking about just the most ridiculous shit. So I basically posted it and was like, it's not okay to hate on Nikocado avocado just for being fat. Like, he understands he's fat and like it's nobody's fucking business. And you know, I stand by that. However, I said in the video that there are tons of things that you can call Nikocado avocado out for. And so we're gonna talk about some of those things today because it's weird to me that like no one is talking about this. My best friend actually texted me the other day and was like, did you see that Nikocado avocado had a heart attack? And I was like, what? Like, Nikocado is constantly doing sus shit that is going all over my Twitter, and I always see it. Like the weird Joker villain video we're gonna talk about in a minute. But I was like, if he had a heart attack, I would know. I even searched on Twitter like Nikocado avocado heart attack and there was like nothing really there. And I was so confused. So my friend sent me Obese to Beast's video about this situation. And then I kind of did my own research and I wanted to talk about this because I think this is something that Nikocado avocado should be called out for, because it looks to me like he's using a heart attack for clickbait and is potentially faking a heart attack, and like that's unhinged. So before I get into this video, subscribe to my channel. I upload twice a week. I think I'll have 3 videos up this week, so you should stick around. It's fun around here, and let's get into it. It's really hard to keep track of Nikocado avocado because he has so many channels and things that like you would think that he would post on his main channel, he doesn't. So he posted a video on his second channel, I believe, called More Nikocado Avocado, which was just called like rice cakes with Orlin video. Orlin is his husband, maybe boyfriend, I don't know. They're on again, off again. Like the like appeal of their relationship is that like it's toxic, I think. Cool. And so they posted a video, and in the video, Nikocado avocado seems to have some sort of medical situation, we'll call it, because he suddenly is like eating these noodles with Orlin, and he starts getting short of breath. Like he's like, I can't breathe. Like he feels like he can't breathe. And like, let me stop you before you comment on my videos and tell me that it sounds like I'm out of breath all the time. This is just what I sound like. I actually, side note, gained weight over like the pandemic, and I was like, maybe it's from that. I started believing the fat phobia. And then I got a comment the other day on a video from before the pandemic about how I sound out of breath. And I was like, oh, this is just how I've always sounded. So yeah, I sound out of breath all the time. I think it's because I'm a really fast talker, and sometimes when you talk really fast, you forget to breathe. It happens. Also, I had COVID in January, and ever since then, I have had like, doing anything makes me short of breath. So just don't start typing that comment. I'm watching you. So he starts feeling short of breath, and he claims that there's some tingling in his face. So I'm just gonna play the clip. It might seem a little bit cut up because there's just lots of moments of him just like doing nothing in between. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of the clip just so you can like see what I saw, so that you know what we're talking about.
You want an aspirin? No. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting air. I'm not even being funny.
Come on, let's go to the room. Wanna go to the room?
I feel tingles here.
Okay, I gotta go get an aspirin.
So this video is an hour-long video, so I can see how some people might miss this part of it, but I'll get to why I think it's weird no one's talked about it furthermore. So Orlin repeatedly tells him to go to the other room. He's like, do you want to go to the other room? Do you want to go for a walk? Maybe get some air? And I do think that like, that's something I would do if I was feeling like I couldn't breathe. Then he goes to get him some sort of aspirin, it sounds like he says. And also, Nikocado keeps blaming it on the beep, beep, beep. He's like, ever since the beep, 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 I've had issues like this. Does anyone watch Nikocado Avocado? What the fuck is the beep, beep, beep? I tried to like dig through the internet and find it, and I have no idea what he's talking about. Somebody help me speak Nikocado Avocado. I'm so sorry. I can only do so much research. His videos are like an hour long each, so it's not even like I could do research because the titles are just usually what food he's eating. You have no idea what he's talking about until like you're in it. So I don't know what that means, but then after this kind of medical incident, he just keeps sitting there eating the noodles, talking about how he's feeling tingly. Orlin gets him water. And basically, he then starts talking about how the singer of the Mamas and Papas, a band he's been listening to, which is actually so funny because my mom used to love the Mamas and the Papas, so I know the Mamas and the Papas. The lead singer was a woman, and she was overweight, and she died of a heart attack at 32, which they blame on obesity. However, I know what musicians in that era were doing. I believe it was the 70s and the 80s, and I have a feeling maybe it was drug related. And not so much the overweight related, but like it's fine. We'll just move on. So he kind of like makes a joke about like, what if I have a heart attack? Like she had a heart attack. So like he's already talking about how it could be a heart attack. At one point Orlin asked him to smile to like confirm that like he can move both sides of his face, which would be a stroke, not a heart attack, but like in the similar vein, I guess. But he smiles just fine. And then Orlin is like, when are you going to take your health seriously? And then Nick is just like, I am taking my health seriously. It's whatever. You know, Nick trolls is his thing. He doesn't seem to care. So later on in the video, he does say, I am not going to make this a clickbaity thing. I'm not going to say I almost had a heart attack on camera. So I'm just going to name it like cheesy noodles with Orlin. And then this is what it is. And then he starts like then he gets like really emotional at the end of the video and is like, what if this is my time? And he almost looks like he's going to cry. And like the thing with Nikocado Avocado is because he has like come out saying, he said multiple times that this is a character. We all know he's a troll. So it's like, I think Nikocado Avocado is merging with his troll character, and it's hard to decipher what is what. So it's hard to know what parts are real and what parts aren't. It's like not clear, and I think that's what leaves people just not talking about it because they're like, I don't know what the fuck is what. But I do think this is an interesting situation because I do think the health issue seemed real, like it kind of came out of nowhere. I will say my first thing to my friend was like, why didn't he get up? Because like I have had, you know, such as like I get dizzy sometimes, or like I said, since COVID I felt out of breath. So like when I felt sick or like dizzy, I find like going outside and getting fresh air really helps me. So like he didn't get up, he didn't move, and my best friend said to me, Kayla, if he was having a heart attack, you know that he would rather die than not get it on camera. And I think that's a big part of the Nikocado Avocado problem, is that he has become as addicted to this character as the world has. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit later, but I do think it's interesting to note that like he didn't get up, he didn't move, he stayed right there in front of the camera. Orlin got up and got him aspirin and got him water and like made sure he was okay, but like he just like sat there and like didn't cut it. He didn't cut anything, and like I can understand wanting to be real and keep it in, but like it's just like, and even like this part I could live with, but it gets worse. So then he posts a video on his third channel, I believe it's called like Nikocado Avocado 3. And the title is, I had a heart attack yesterday or last night. So like so much for not clickbaiting this. And like I watched the video and literally he talks about it for like maybe a minute in the video and says nothing.
So, I don't know what happened on camera in my cheesy noodle video with Orlin yesterday. I don't know, but it happened on camera. Basically, I lost breathing capabilities, which has definitely been happening these past couple months. I don't know. But it happened on camera. It was kind of scary, and then we didn't go to a commercial. I just kept going. It was live TV.
So like, here's my thing. You're still says, I had a heart attack last night. Not almost had a heart attack, or not like I had a health issue or a medical issue. It says, I had a heart attack. But he doesn't talk about, he didn't say he went to the hospital. He didn't say he went to the doctors. He didn't have an EKG. Hi, I watch Grey's Anatomy. I am Dr. Christina Yang. I am a cardiothoracic specialist. You can't determine that you've had a heart attack just by having shortness of breath in a video and then continuing to eat your noodles. Like, it's so bizarre to me that he can just like come out and say I had a heart attack and then never actually mention having a heart attack. And then the rest of the video, he just talks about his favorite fast food places and like moans while eating Taco Bell. Like, I'm so sorry if you like mukbangs, but like, I don't understand them. Like, I don't understand just like, I was like, he's not even like talking really all that much. It's just like him like chewing and moaning. Is that the appeal? Someone tell me. I don't know, mukbangs don't do anything for me. The only mukbangs I've ever watched are like Matt Stoney, and it's like more of like a competitive eating to see how much he can eat, or like even Stephanie So's videos where she used to do like true crime and mukbang, so like at least she was like telling me a story. Or like, actually the best example is probably the most ones I watch is Kathleen Lightsted's videos where she like talks about the drama online while like eating a meal, but it's not like an excessive amount of food, it's just a regular amount of food. It just kind of feels like you're eating with a friend, because that's always what I thought mukbangs were supposed to be. That's what they started as in, I believe, Korea, but like I don't know what they've morphed into, but that's besides the point. So to me, what it seems like is that Nikocado Avocado is using this for clickbait. It's very obvious. And like, I don't understand why no one's talking about this, because it's pretty clear he didn't have a heart attack, allegedly, presumably. If I'm wrong, I will 100% correct myself, but he doesn't mention going to the doctors. He doesn't, I just feel like Nikocado Avocado as a person, like if he had actually had a heart attack, he would be fucking using that for clickbait everywhere. Like, he's had a sleep apnea machine for like his entire life, and now he keeps calling himself disabled and like posting himself on his bed with his sleep apnea machine on, acting like he's using it as clickbait when he's literally said he had it before this. So like, he's the king of clickbait, and like, I'm honestly don't even care about that, but like using a heart attack as clickbait is like next level. And like, I constantly see drama channels and commentary channels eating up family channels who post like clickbaits of their children like having cancer or being sick or getting hurt in the thumbnails and being like, this is absolutely unacceptable to clickbait this. But I think this is the exact same thing. Nikocado Avocado is using a health thing that presumably didn't happen as clickbait to get views on his channel, and like, that's not okay. Like I said in my last video, I'm not for attacking Nikocado Avocado for nothing, but this is not nothing. This is the kind of shit he deserves to be attacked for. And the reason I think that no one's saying anything is because, first of all, like I said, he just has too much content. So unless you're an avid viewer, it's hard to like, unless you're an avid viewer or a clip goes viral on Twitter, it's hard to know what the fuck is going on. And secondly, because he's been trolling for so long, it's almost like we've become desensitized to Nikocado Avocado. Like, we're just so used to his shenanigans that we're like, oh fuck, Nikocado Avocado is being dramatic again, or like lying or trolling, and it's whatever. But I don't want to get to a place where like we're just like sloughing off shit like this. Like, I think that this deserves to be called out, and people should be calling him out for it. I mean, if you read the comments on that video, it's like one of two things. People are like, you know, Nick, we love you. You should take care of yourself better. We're so sorry. Or people being like, wow, not surprised. Obviously you had a heart attack. Because people aren't watching the video, obviously. But like, he's just trying to either get hate views or get sympathy from his followers, which is honestly worth. I don't even mind trying to get hate views. Like, whatever, fuck the haters. But like, trying to use your health issues as a way to manipulate your audience who actually cares about you and has a parasocial relationship with you and like actually wants to see you do well to get views and sympathy is disgusting and deserves to be called out. What's interesting also is that a couple of days ago, a video went around on Twitter of what everyone is calling the Joker speech from Nikocado Avocado. He's like talking about how this has been a social experiment and you're all just ants in a maze and I'm watching you and all people care about is clicks and this and that. And like, first of all, if you listen to the speech, like Nikocado Avocado says nothing. It's your classic, like, dude read the thesaurus one time, says a bunch of words and they mean fucking nothing. But what's interesting is a lot of people are like, so is this Nikocado Avocado saying that this has been a character the whole time? I mean, like, he's kind of said it before, but like, this is more I don't know, like a Disney villain saying it. However, I think what Nikocado Avocado might want to do is re-watch that as his self as the audience, because I think what has happened here is that Nikocado Avocado has become his own social experiment. Like, he has merged with, like I'd said, the character, and now instead of him trying to see how far he can go to get clicks and views and see what people are doing, he's the one that is like craving the clicks and the views. In the video where he has the medical issue, him and Orlin are like kind of like at each other's throat throughout the video. Like, it's very like high tension. And later in the video, he's like, yeah, Orlin like was kind of being a dick, but like I was rude to him before and like I might have cut it out. And he's like, it's kind of weird because like we get more clicks when we're at each other's throat, but then you realize that like this is your life, so it's like, what do you do? And I think that's like the ultimate issue of Nikocado Avocado. You know, originally he's been called out for like, you know, doing stuff for views, and like everyone on YouTube does everything for views, but like as a human being, there has to be a line you don't cross for views, because like, look at what you have become. And I don't mean his weight, so don't even fucking go there. I just mean like, look at the things you have done, what has happened to your relationship, what has happened to your health, what has happened to your channel. Like, yeah, sure, it's grown and you've had money, but at what cost? Like right now, because you've become a victim of your own social experiment, you are crossing lines left and right, and now clickbaiting like disabilities and diabetes and a broken rib apparently, and now a heart attack to get views. And I just think that like, is that necessary? Like, what's wild to me is that Nikocado Avocado has a following. People were commenting on his videos like, we just want to hang out with you, we just want you to talk to the camera, like you don't need to eat these mass amounts of foods anymore, like you have an audience, you can stop doing the extreme things. But like, I don't think he knows how. So I just wanted to make this video because not many other people have. I think only Obese to Beast and Rich Lux have made these videos, and like, who the fuck trusts Rich Lux? I didn't even watch Rich Lux's video because I knew it would be trash. But I think that like, this kind of shit needs to be called out. I don't care if he wants to eat and be unhealthy and like live his best life, give it, I don't care. It's his body to do with what he wants with, but clickbaiting and faking a heart attack, potentially, allegedly, whatever, for YouTube is not okay. Like, and like I said, the wild thing is that Nikocado Avocado doesn't even need to do this. He could sit on his camera and just like be himself and people would watch him, but I think he's become personally so addicted to his character, so addicted to the views and the clicks, that he doesn't know how to stop. And I don't know what would make him stop at this point. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love to know what you guys think down below. Do you watch Nikocado Avocado? What do you think? Do you think he went too far, or do you think I'm being over dramatic about this? I don't fucking know. Let me know down below in those comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!